So let's queue up the first folks. We even, to try to figure out what to do, sometimes just had to push two presentations together. So in this case, sorry guys, we just didn't have enough space for both of you, so we're just gonna make you kind of rough it out together. Hope that's okay. Yeah. All right, why don't we welcome you guys up. Good evening. I'm Aaron Kuehn, Senior Top-Down Specialist at HARM. That's the Highway Alignment and Regional Mobility. But before we dive into the data, a quick thanks to our legacy partners at Standard Oil. It's really their vision that ensures our cities, regions, and the planet keep turning in circles.
Hi, I'm Allan. I'm here representing our local Strong Towns PDX chapter. Here's a picture of our leadership team celebrating another successful year. Our group is all about action. Instead of setting priorities as a group, we let people step up where they're interested, and that drives us forward in a top-down, or a bottom-up, even.
Observe the master plan, the national system of interstate and defense highways. What might look to you like ordinary streets are part of a system of high-velocity defense vectors. If vehicles can't maintain 60 miles per hour through your downtown, your city could be a national security risk.
At school, my kids get to have walking field trips and even a storybook parade at the end of the school year because they're surrounded by local streets and supportive businesses. The route they walk is dictated by the scars of urban renewal. Freeway and other projects laid waste to about half the land adjacent to my kids' school.
Look, nature might grow or evolve, but real progress is installed. We design a city like a data center. These men aren't drawing lines. They're hardwiring commute times 50 years out. Above this tangled urban jungle, we're building a concrete overpass.
Freak bikes are open source transport. Standard parts allow infinite repairability and community creativity. Contrast this with the walled gardens like Tesla, proprietary technology that becomes a brick when the vendor fails or decides they don't like you. Smart cities avoid vendor locked-in, choose modular systems that we can actually afford to maintain.
Experts at HARM understand you might have feelings about your neighborhood, but lived experience isn't a peer-reviewed data set. We rely on incomprehensible, hard, stochastic prediction modeling. And the model says that criticism and complaints cause gridlock, project delays, and budget overruns.
Local knowledge and context is important to getting the design of a place right. Watching people struggle to get over this curb motivated some people to grab some beers and put down a ramp. And then later, when cars kept parking in the no parking zone, to paint a no parking zone more clearly around it to help drivers. As Earl Blumenauer likes to say, everyone has a PhD in their neighborhood.
I'm sure you're all familiar, and I hope you are, with the Manual for Uniform Traffic Control Devices. Its understated elegance lies in the standard guidance and option statements. Municipalities may pave, roads should widen, but communities must comply.
In the concrete jungle, there are many types of species of businesses and housing types. No one market force can completely wipe out urban life, and there's a symbiotic relationship between all living things. These anti-fragile spaces evolved over many generations. Many hands shaped this space and made it stronger over time.
Speed. It's what floors the accelerator pedal of our economy. And people ask me if I worry about the danger of high speed limits in residential areas, and I tell them, look, if God didn't want pedestrians to be part of the crumple zone, he wouldn't have made them out of 70% water.
On local commercial streets, little spaces between buildings can become real places for people to gather and restaurants to thrive. Portland has many former streetcar routes that have amazing neighborhood character, and you can spend time in these spaces and enjoy life without having to worry about the speed of traffic next to you. Shop at your local business today.
Just take a look at that Cloverleaf Highway interchange. It's the good luck charm of the expanding Metroplex. Building one might require realigning a few blocks, but check out those turn radii. When the state selects an alignment like this, obstructionists have an obligation to step aside.
Consider a potluck dinner. When everyone brings a dish, no one will go hungry. Changing guest lists? No problem. We just have one less or one more. Minimal stress for the host. Everyone can pitch in, deliver a delicious meal with less preparation per person. There's no critical point of failure for this event.
Why trust volunteers who care when you can pay consultants like me who don't? We're professionally credentialed, verifiably insured, and contractually obligated to deliver those 500-page reports ensuring local complaints are technically irrelevant.
In January 2025, California's daylighting law went into effect, making it legal to park within 20 feet of crosswalks. Local cities were struggling to implement physical changes like signs and painted curbs, but local advocates were able to step up wherever needed, painting curbs red quickly and posting signs to inform drivers. Volunteers can reach way more spaces than paid consultants.
Ownership meets control. Consider this TM240 crosswalk closure, which has unlimited application. By excluding those unpredictable pedestrians, we've eliminated the primary source of vehicular delay. Access to the roadway is a privilege, not a right.
Volunteers clean up our public spaces and care for our infrastructure. They clear out storm drains, pick up trash, and so much more. We rely on all of this bottom-up activity just to keep our cities working. People being good stewards of their own community. We might not even realize how much they're doing until there's a failure of the system.
But do cities even need people at all? From the top-down perspective, urban districts are the processing units of high bandwidth human data centers. But once we achieve total order, we at Harm see the problematic human element as entirely optional.
Design and testing in the field are the way forward. We need to let people experience ideas for themselves. Meeting in a room just doesn't cut it. We can let volunteers do even more. We just have to get some old ideas out of the way. With a little trust, our dollars and energy can go so much farther. Thank you!